Good morning, friends. It's Saturday, October 23rd, and do you really know what your time is worth? So many people have accepted the idea that their time is worth only what the market will allow based on their skill. And if we're talking this morning about having a job, which we aren't, that would be fairly accurate. But this morning I'm not talking about having a job, J-O-B, just over broke. I'm talking about what your time is worth in the big picture of things. You see, the problem is that the average person subscribes to the notion that someone else determines what your time is worth. But that doesn't have to be that way. I believe that what makes the person's time valuable is based on how big their dream and their vision of their world is. You see, when a person refuses to be defined by what others think of them, it brings a completely new perspective to life. If you look realistically at the world, the people with the most valuable time are generally the people with the biggest dreams. Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, Fred Smith, Sam Walton. And the list could go on and on and on. What I'm going to give you this morning is 3 things that Steve Jobs said sets you apart. And pay attention, because it's important. Number 1, break the mold. Be different. Color outside of the line. Society and the educational system tells us to follow these closely held patterns and structures. And it will take us straight into the same ditch that they're in. If you want your time to be worth more, you must be different. Value is not found in being just like everybody else. In a commencement speech, Steve Jobs told graduates this: your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. That's brilliant. We cannot let the noise of others' opinions drown out our own voice and our own ambitions. Have the courage to follow your heart, your intuition. That's some very sound advice in a world of people that are all wanting to be like their favorite actor or professional athlete. Number 2, he says, don't be trapped by the dogma of other people's thinking. This is what separates the dreamers from the doers, and the cans from the cannots. We all face our own version of dogma. For me, it was that I'm a 3rd-generation tool and die maker, a master mechanic of machining, machines, and industrial equipment. And from early in life, I was almost expected that this is what I would do. And I'm glad that I did learn it, and it's opened doors for me. But I think you can see that I've gravitated away from that way of thinking towards something else that I believe fits my personality, my spirit, and my vision for life. It takes courage to drop something that you're doing, even if you're successful at it, and throw yourself into something completely different. And furthermore, betting on yourself while others stand around wondering what you're doing is no easy task. But yet I'm here for you every single day because that is my vision. Not for you, for me. Number 3, defining yourself and your vision sets you on a different path from the rest of the world. Steve Jobs did this with Apple. No matter what his product was, the vision was the same. He was interested in value, not hype. That's why you see so many faithful people to his brand. If you look around the world at customer loyalty to the Apple brand, I think that Mr. Jobs hit something very significant. Richard Branson, another very successful dreamer and visionary, described it in another way. He said, customers relate to brands and value, the value it stands for, more than the tangible aspects of the product. Brilliant minds, both with the same philosophy. Their time's value is immeasurable. When we have a real vision, a purpose, which adds value to the world around us, our time and its value becomes immeasurable. Now I'll end with this saying: know your own value, and don't let the world define what your time is worth. You are important. I hope that this has been of value to you, and you've found this time very valuable. Hope that you'll smash the like button. Share it with your friends. Y'all go out there and have a great weekend. I love y'all. Mike out.